Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yeah, good morning everyone.
Morning.
We are from group 8. Today we are going to discuss about request in a grammar in spoken discourse. And yeah, request is we usually familiar with the word is request when you request for some food or request someone to doing something. And what is specifically request? So the definition of request is a type of speech act that involves asking someone to do something or provide something. It typically expresses a desire for action or information from another person. You know, it's kind of different with imperative that person said before. Request is something that you lebih ke meminta seseorang untuk for action or information, you know. And request is classified into several types, as you can see, and we are going to discuss one by one. And let's start in the first types, direct request. Direct request is straightforward and clear, asking someone to do something without any embellishment. For example, please close the door. For the direct request is kinda straightforward, or maybe in a simple way we call this to the point request. Like the example, please close the door or please get out on my face. And the next types is indirect request, framed in a way that implies the request without directly stating, often using hints or suggestion. For example, I was wondering if you could help me with this. Now in the direct request, starting with hint or suggestion, dimulai dengan suatu petunjuk ataupun kata-kata. Maybe in the Sundanese we usually use manawi, ada 100, or maybe in the bahasa barangkali, something like that. Starting a request in hints or suggestion. And the next type is polite request. Use polite language and often include words like please, phrase that soften the request. For example, could you please pass me the salt? Maybe in the simple way, polite request is you doing a request in a soft spoken, you know, to make the request is more soft, like use the word please or something. And for the next types is will be explained to Meisha.
Okay, thank you, Aldi. Here I want to explain about formal request, informal request, and request for information. But the first is formal request. What is formal request? Do you know?
No.
Formal request is used in professional or formal context, typically featuring more complex structures and polite tone. For example, I would appreciate it if you could provide the report by tomorrow. Who wanna try to read this sentence? Ila? Dimsha.
I would appreciate if you could provide the notes and the report by tomorrow.
Okay, give applause. Okay, the next is informal request. Informal request is these requests are casual and typically used among friends or family, often using. So you can try this informal request to your family or friends. And for the example, hey, can you get me a drink? And the last is request for information. Request for information is seek specific information or clarification rather than an action. For example, can you tell me where the nearest coffee shop is? That's all for me. Next will be explained by Karisma.
Thank you, Maisha. For the next types is
request for permission. These are used to ask for permission to do something, often phrased as questions, but we need someone else approval first. For example, may I use your phone? Dan tadi sudah dijelaskan tentang direct sama indirect, formal and informal. Ini kira-kira masuk ke direct or indirect?
Direct.
Why?
Indirect.
Why direct? Why indirect? Ya betul. Dan termasuk ke formal request or informal?
Informal. Formal.
For the next one is request with conditional. This request framed with conditional structures, suggesting that the request is dependent on another condition being met. So by using this request, you can communicate your needs more respectfully. For example, if you have time, could you help me with my project? Ini termasuk direct or indirect?
Indirect.
Ya betul. Tadi apa? Termasuk ke formal request or informal?
Formal.
Formal? Betul. For the last one is request for assistance. This specifically asks for helpful tasks or problems. This is not a sign of weakness. It shows that you value collaboration and are willing to seek help when we need it. For example, could you assist me with this technical issue? Atau bisa juga, can you help me with this? Tapi itu berbentuk informal atau casual. That's all.
Alright, and the next one is request structure. Requests can vary informally and structure, and they often include polite language to soften the demand and encourage cooperation. And the first one, using can or could. Can is for casual request. Think of it as your everyday superhero. Could is fancy version, perfect for when you want to impress someone. Next.
Okay, next is adding please. Adding please is like the cherry on top of your request Sunday. It makes everything sweeter. And this request structure related to polite requests. Okay, next. The next one is request structure for by using would. This one makes you sound extra polite. You're basically rolling out the red carpet for your request. For example, would you help me with this task? Would you mind? Would you be able to? I would appreciate if you gini.
Alright, maybe that's all. Any questions?
Who wanna try? Give me example polite request. Polite request.
Gunara? Polite request is a request that adds some more soft word in the sentence. For example, word is please. Anyone want to try? Yes, Ramzi.
Could you do it for me, please?
Pardon me, can you speak louder?
Could you do it for me, please?
Alright, thank you.
From this material, from the types or structure.
Ajian, do you know the difference between direct and indirect request? Can you explain the difference?
In bahasa maybe direct itu langsung, kalau indirect itu seperti tidak langsung.
Contoh, apa cirinya?
Cirinya
Or maybe you can give us the example.
Kalau yang di sana itu yang pertama kayak yang kan direct itu kan kayak langsung, jadi please close the door, jadi langsung. Nah beda sama yang indirect. Kalau indirect itu kayak if you could help me with us, jadi ada bisakah itu ya.
Okay, thank you. When we're talking about direct request, is something that's straightforward and to the point request. But in direct request, we usually use a hint or suggestion in the start of the sentence. In bahasa maybe basa-basi dulu sebelum request, something like that. Formal and informal request. Vicha, do you know the difference?
Cirinya tuh gimana ya? Buat di antara teman-teman dan keluarga gitu, jadi kayak kalau misalkan buat yang formal request mah biasanya digunakan buat yang kayak di lembaga-lembaga khusus gitu. Jadi itu tergantung penggunaan tempat. Ya, mungkin
Ciri kata.
Kalau ciri kata.
Okay, thank you. And request structure have 5 key elements. The first is opening or greeting. Start with a polite greeting or introduction, especially if it's a formal or professional setting. And the second is purpose of the request. Clearly state why you are making the request. Concise and direct approach is best, so the reader understand immediately what you need. And the third, details of the request include any relevant details or context. And the fourth, polite closing and call to action. And the last is sign off. Use a courteous sign off such as thank you, best regard, followed by your name.
Any questions? Maybe one last more question. Okay, Najwa.
Kalau yang structure teh cuma ada can, could, please sama would aja.
Dari materi yang kita cari,
Tapi kan di types itu yang request for permission, yang example-nya itu may, itu nggak ada di structure. Gimana?
dari mana?
Yang may itu nggak ada di structure. Ya, yang itu. Tapi itu nggak ada di structure.
Oh. Wait. Sebenarnya yang ini juga request for permission, bisa may, bisa can, bisa could, bisa would, bisa juga apa? Itu sih. Would,
Please.
could, please juga, cuma beda konteks, bisa ke dalam konteks formal pakainya would, could, gitu. Kalau informal pakai can, gitu.
Yeah, so it depends on context, Najwa. Maybe we provide us in 3 structure, or maybe in di luar sana mungkin ada beberapa structure yang we are missing to add this, maybe because karena keterbatasan ini juga mungkin ya, it depends on context, but we should to know that request is something that you asking someone to do or asking for information to someone, and it includes these types of requests. Right? Is enough?
I think your question will be asked by
That question for Miss Neni, yeah. We will discuss more about another request structure. So because time's up, thank you for your attention. Maybe that's all from us. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.